Hi everybody, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Keith Miller from Hardcore 4x4 out in Umhlali, by Belita in the KZN area. We just want to share a really cool build that we're busy with. It's a Landcruiser 79 2018-2019 model. The client bought it about a month ago up in Angola. They're based in Angola and they brought the vehicle all the way to us to build an overlanding vehicle for them. It's a really cool build. It's got all the bells and whistles that you can possibly imagine, and we got some tight deadlines. That's why we're working today on a Saturday, which is a public holiday. We're one of the few guys that's open and operating in the area because of the deadlines we need to meet. Let me show you around this vehicle a little bit. So you can, if you look under the hood, you'll see it's got like a browny color on the interior of the engine bay. That is because we did a full tactile treatment on this vehicle. We still got to do the underneath of the cab area and also of the load bin area. This is Leishan. Leishan is busy custom making up wiring looms. There's two bar lights on this vehicle, one on the bumper and one on the roof rack. And yeah, every single wire that we pull gets heat shrinked, it gets cable trunking on it, and the rule that we have in the shop is it needs to look like it came from Toyota that way. So it looks a bit confusing with cables being around everywhere, but not to worry, we know exactly what's going on. Let's just go a bit here to the outside. We're custom building battery boxes that's going to go back into the load bin over here. This is Jay. Jay is busy painting a primer on the inside of the boxes. We're going to spray them matte black. There's two of them. Jay's busy painting the one, the other one's busy drying out in the sun there. They're going to get wrapped on the outside with an automotive cloth, and the interior of them will be a matte black spray. And we had to custom build these battery boxes because the battery boxes that you get off the shelf for a blank battery box does not fit in the area, so everything is custom built over here. If we come around to the back of the vehicle over here, we got Trevor. Trevor is also known as George. Look at that smile. He got the name George because he looks exactly like George Lopez. So George or Trevor, whatever his name may be, he's busy drilling holes in the corner of the load bin where the power cables from the vehicle's main battery is going to come through to supply the interval DCC Pro charging unit, which will be charging the two batteries in the back of the vehicle. Let's go have a look what's going on here on the workbench. Here's my son Keanu. He's busy prepping the cables, putting lugs on them, and that will be what will be connecting to the deep cycle batteries that's going to go into the back of the load bin. Let's just focus a little bit on what this client requested we put on this vehicle. There's a really cool RSI canopy. They make mean canopies, good looking canopies, robust, ideal for this overlanding vehicle. The client also opted to go with a 3/4 box on the inside, which are going to kit out with some recovery gear on the one side. The other side is going to be typical kitchenette type of products. On the top, let's close this. On the top of the vehicle over here, we got a front runner roof rack with front runner jack, high lift jack mounting kits, and we've got a T-Max 60-inch adventure jack on the top over here. We still stick to the back of the load bin area. We got a big country drawer system in here. This drawer system is really cool. The drawers are nice and deep and long, and they move in and out like butter. And the other cool thing, we've just got some decking lying loose on the top here now with George working in front there, but you can also slide a certain section of the deck out. Really versatile, really strong, really well built, and it is fully lockable. This option, we're doing decking right through to the front of the vehicle. So these two decking panels, loose panels that you can see lying over here, they will be covering up the battery boxes, and there's extra stowaway area in the front of the vehicle. And then you also got these really cool stowaway compartments behind the wheel arches. It's just a panel that basically flips into place. Let's go to the inside of the cab. Yes, this car's steering wheel is definitely on the wrong side of the vehicle. It's a left-hand drive, that's how they run them in Angola, and these models of Landcruiser was not built for the South African market. There's a cool front runner cup holders that we installed. There's one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. You guys can see that the dash is totally dismantled at the moment. That is because Leishan is busy with his wiring for the lighting. These cool seat covers, it's an in-house brand of hardcore 4x4. It's called Wild Child Adventure Gear. Let me show you guys the logo over there. They are it's a tan, it's 100% breathable cotton, 100% washable, really comfortable and really robust. If you look on top of the dash here, let me just clear a couple of things off the dash here. This is also the Wild Child dash pouch, which has got 3 compartments in it where you can stow away any maps, any goodies you just don't want lying around in your vehicle. On top of the cab roof, we've also got a front runner roof rack, and we fitted a bar light up on top there. Up in Angola, they're not as sticky as South Africa, Namibia, and some of the other African countries with having lights on, bar lights on the vehicles. When the vehicle arrived here, the client had already fitted a front bumper on it. The paintwork on this bumper was not very good, so we took it in, and our mates down at Dolphin Coast Powder Coating, Richard Roots and Willem, they sent the bumper in for sandblasting. They did a marine primer on it, powder coated, and it made the world of difference to the way that this bumper looks. Clean, it's a nice matte finish. The texture that we went with, it's a sandpaper finish. You can see it's a slightly mottled finish, really strong, really robust, will not rust. On the rear of this vehicle, let me just flip the tailgate up here. We installed a rattle rear bumper. This bumper is not swing arm ready. The client wanted it that way. We're running the vehicle stock lights in the back of this bumper. It's got a nice aluminium tread plate on it, high lift jacking points, 2 recovery points. It comes with a detachable tow bar. We just changed, it came with a standard tow ball. The client requested we put this tow ball on it. And yeah, there's a lot of other things that went into the vehicle that we will share with everybody once the build is complete. It's got ATM software on it, it's got a performance exhaust, and this is going to be one beast of our overlanding vehicle when we are done with it. Thanks everybody for listening. Check out our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will be sharing more builds like this in the near future. Have a good one.